you wanna go? Two wanna go. Two, wanna go? Two, wanna go?
Hold up, wait. Did you really forget about me? Ivan?
Okay.
Damn, show my name, at least.
Anything else?
Damn, show him my name.
Listen here, bitch. Prepare for trouble. Make it a double. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Two, wanna go?
The category is...
What's up, everybody? Oh, what? What? All right.
Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs.
Hey.
For the gifted subs.
Yo, all of a sudden, Bam already and Cody Codes. Yo, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yo, if you guys are not following All of a Sudden Bam, please do so. So many thanks to Ollie for the gifted sub, as well as Cody Codes for the resub. Happy Friday, everybody. I am so sorry for being super late. I was taking a nap and I slept through the alarm. And everyone was like, aren't you streaming? And I'm like, oops. So I'm waking up. But how's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. What you guys up to? We got Taco here as well. Who else we got? Ollie, Cody. Yes, Sneaky's here. Hello, you two. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Okay, I can only see the people that are chatting. So if you're here too, in the background, hi, welcome. What's up? Yeah, anybody got some news or? Yo, oh.
Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs.
Yo, thank you so much for the gifted subs. They're on. Thank you so much, Anonymous with the gifted sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Who are you? Who you is? Don't be afraid. But thank you again for hooking up with the community. I feel like I should do some celebratory shot here for you three. Wait, what? I wasn't gonna drink tonight because antibiotics for my leg, but I think I'm gonna make an exception. Oh yeah, yes. Definitely.
Do
be careful.
the thing.
Two turn. Thank you so much for the sound, buddies. It's good to see you too. What's up? Cheers, guys. What happened to Oliver's leg? I know this. I don't know. What happened? What happened to your leg? And if you don't feel comfortable talking about it here, it's cool too. All right. You know, sometimes you just want to not mention it, but that's your call. So, but here we go. Cheers. Hi, Broxius. It's good to see you too. Salute. This is to all of you guys, as well as the people that hooked it up right now. Cheers. Delish. I'll get. Oh, Broxius. Brox, I've never heard you say that before. It's making me blush. It woke me up for sure. Can you guys hear the music? There we go. Is that too loud? Let me know. I can turn it back down. But what's happening in everyone's world? Broxius, are you going to be going to the gym? Are you working out tonight? Did you already go to the gym? Taco, are you working? Okay. Broxius, where are you going to be working out? Gym in 1 hour. What's the muscle group? What's up, Prime? Good to see you. I see a couple people on TikTok as well. It's usually a little quiet there. I think people just like to watch. But guys, for those that are watching, we're also live on YouTube, as well as TikTok, Twitch. Did you hear that, guys? That was like a hiccup slash a haktua. I don't know what that was, but anyway. T News, thank you so much for the cheer bits. I didn't receive an alert. Did anybody else hear the cheer bit alert? T News, thank you so much. What's up? Happy Friday. No, nobody did, right? I didn't hear it either. That was weird. But T News, I'm sorry. I didn't get to say thank you, but thank you. All right. Yeah, working but often like in 1 hour, which isn't too bad. Cool. Well, T-News, I'm so sorry. T-News! That was perfect. I had to go to the ER a week later. I was infected by the doctor. Listen, Oliver Sutton, what is going on? All right. Well, Ollie, I'm so sorry. Did I must have missed your message on 2 Wanna Go. I'm so sorry. Sorry to hear, but I hope. How are you feeling now? Are you feeling better? Are you seeing some changes? I don't stream, but thank you, Taco. But my husband does. Well, T News, feel free to, if you want to share your husband's channel, please do so. Ollie says, "Oh, it's okay. I only mentioned it a couple times." Oh, I'm so sorry. Damn, Ollie. Sorry, it's been a little cray-cray. I haven't really been active in the community this week or last week or the week before that. But slowly getting back into it, adjusting to this new work schedule. So oh, that's right. I'm so dumb. T News, forgive me. It's Ludoclack, y'all.
That's
Guys,
hilarious.
there we go. I'm so dumb, T News. I already knew this. We come because you're a genuine, sweet, real, nice, and sissy. That is all your husband too. So it's a great time to always popping in there. I'm sorry we haven't been streaming too much, or else we would have popped in already. So, but I hope you two are doing well. We love you. Efren is just chilling. He's enjoying his downtime right now. Ivan just left to drop off the kids. Like, literally, not... stop. Ollie says, love you, 2 Wanna Go. I'm gonna lurk because I want to stream too. Alright, Oliver Sudden Bam. You go on and stream. I really appreciate the gifted sub there. Guy, what are you going to be streaming? What are you going to play? Guys, if you want to watch some video games, Oliver Sudden Bam, he's going to be streaming in a bit. And it looks like Ludoclack is streaming. Is he streaming right now? This is not going to be a video game stream night. Possibly, maybe later. It's just so tomorrow we gotta wake up early. We go into, I think Efren goes in at 6. Ivan goes in at 7. I go in at 8, but I have to wake up to drop them off. So that said, I don't know how late I'm gonna be staying up. Is what I'm trying to say. The Clack and the Ludo Chessy. Ooh, yes, he be streaming. Okay. I have the weekend off, but much love. I won't have Fridays and Saturdays off ever again with this job.
Did you remember to close your shift?
I did. I did. We talked about it at work. She was laughing. But yes, this time I did. My shift on the registers, so they're gone. It's closed. Weekend work, yes, yeah, that's my schedule. Usually I have like every Sundays off, and then either a Monday or Wednesday or Friday, Thursday off. So that's the tea. And but I like what I do. I really do. I like it. It literally feels like, you know how when you're moving stuff, like you're helping somebody move or you're moving out of your apartment, it just feels like that. Like you're constantly on the go, bringing in stuff, putting up stuff. And I like it. I don't know. It's super easy for me. It feels like a workout. So it's like an 8-hour workout. Because I eat like poop. I eat so many sweets. So I feel like this job is like helping me lose a little bit of weight, but anyway, Wait, so next week, what are your days off? Okay, so next week, I have off Sunday and Friday. I have off Friday because I requested it because we're going to be doing, remember, Ivan's birthday celebration stream is going to be happening Friday night. So we're going to be getting that ready during the day. And yeah, so we're going to be spending that with you guys. So, yeah. Oh, wait, that's right. Taco. That's right. Went over my head, but now I realize what is happening that week. So I get your little evil emote there. Anyway, anybody else? What's going on in your world? What's happening? Pipkim, I see you. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're still here, but I really appreciate the likes on TikTok. As you already know, the more likes we get, the more visibility we get. So I really appreciate the love. But yeah. Anyway, good. Starting. Broxis is starting World of Warcraft again. And the addiction begins all over again. I get that. I get the addiction. That's how it feels when I play Apex Legends. Other than working a lot, doing Amazing Prime, you've been working on it too? Well, as long as you're getting a lot of rest time as well as some party time in their Prime. I miss my mage and druid. I forgot Taco played too. Dang. What is this music? This playlist is weird. Hopefully you guys like it. If you guys want me to change it, I'll change it for you guys. Let me know. Okay. Anyway, all right. So this is what we're going to be doing today, tonight. Listen, guys, I really feel like I want to get that 25K. Do I feel like it's meant to be? I don't know. I don't think so. But this is my last attempt. They literally said that there's only 4 weeks left of summer. And so they're trying their best in releasing enough clues for people to figure it out. But at the same time, they didn't want a Hunger Games experience by revealing too much and like everybody's fighting for the treasure either. So I guess we'll just jump right in. Are you guys ready? I know some of you guys have been following along. So I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and pop this up on live scene. Bam! Oh. Let me open up a new window. And here we go. Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Cody, you scared the crap out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, this screen is bright. Shine bright like a diamond. It's bright. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Trello. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go to Utah Treasure. Bam. Alright, so for those that are new here, for those that don't understand, Utah, every year, these two guys team up together. They're successful, they have money, and so what they like to do is they like to share that with people in a form of a treasure hunt. So what they do is they release a poem, and based on this poem, you have to decipher it and figure out. This poem will lead you to a random treasure chest in the middle of nowhere in Utah. So it's along some type of hiking path, and that's what we're here to try to figure out. And I really have time to do this, so I figured, why not now? I'm sorry, guys. For those that are like, I want a Dead Space. Sorry. But here we go. All right, so let's go over the poem once again. All right. The poem, all right, it says, if you suffer pain that is cured with gold, find the shortcut where the choir sings. Find the place it is named after. Turn around and follow the shadow. Where do you learn to smell ice cream? Or did we eat lobsters in the past? When you look at the sunrise again, go straight. You can do it. Look at the numbers like you're a crow. The age when he arrived is what I observe. Now you're close. One last clue. Move to the place with the best view. I like this stream. You like this kind of streams? Because they're more interactive. Oh, Broxius, that's so cute. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. All right. That poem sounds like barnacles, right? Doesn't make sense, but there it is. So that poem should lead you to this random hiking path with treasure on it. So here we go. So this is our millionth attempt trying to figure this out. Damn it. All right. So I realized that mostly everything that we were talking about, I was completely wrong. Oh, I don't want advertisement happening on the stream. But here we go. Let me show you guys where I thought this was. I think we were talking about this before, but there's an area called Spanish Fork in Utah. Maps in 1776. What was it? Dominguez and Escalante came from Santa Fe, Texas, to try to create like this route from Texas all the way down to California. And on their way, they crossed into the Spanish Fork Provo area. And then they're like, nope, let's head back. And they didn't complete the little thingamabob. So they went back over here. So the fact that the poem is in Spanish, it has to deal with something with the Spanish Fork area. And that's what I thought. Now, the rest of the poem, there was like a part here that talked about if you suffer pain that is cured with gold. I really thought that it was the relief mine, because this is a gold. There's gold in there. And it's called the relief mine. We talked about this before, but for those that don't know, this Mormon, this ex-Mormon, felt like he had a calling, and he said that there is treasure in here, that God spoke to him, and he said that this treasure will be used post the apocalypse. So for the people that are suffering, people that need help, this mine will provide relief to the people. So that's the reason why it's called Dream Mine, Relief Mine. So I feel like that first line has to be let Emma Chan. What up? Hey sis, I'm a lurk streaming and yelling at people. Have fun. Are you playing some Apex with Oliver Sutton? Emma Chan? Have fun playing some Apex. Oh, tell Biscuit, I'm sorry. Next time we play, we will win. Okay, all right. I'll tell Biscuit. All right. But have fun. Oh, you're playing Valorant. I keep thinking that you're playing Apex, but right now you're playing Valo. I have to play with you sometime, some Valorant. I'm terrible at it, but anyway, have fun. All right, so Dream Mine, right? Something to do with there. Also, something that I didn't know. I thought so. There was a Spanish Fork memorial, a memorial in the cemetery. Here we go. It's called Spanish Fork. What is it? Pioneer Cemetery. But in this cemetery right here, so this has all the people from back in the 1800s in this cemetery, and it's like a memorial for for the pioneers that came, specifically the Mormons. But they have a monument there that honors the Spanish people that came before into the area. And what's cool is it used to be called East Bench, right? So this area here, I didn't know that there was an East Bench Spanish Fork. So There we go. So this is just an area, what they call, that's part of the Spanish Fork. And I'm like, okay, but if you look at one of the Spanish church, I thought this was really cool when I popped this up and I saw this information. It says here, a choir, also sometimes called queerty. Anyway, I think we talked about this before on the previous streams, but for those that are new here, it said something about east. Okay, there we go. So this is what it looks like. Oh, you can't see that. Let me open image in new tab. So this, oh my gosh, that is so small. Anyway, so this is what the Spanish, like, Catholic Church, I forgot what they're called. They're specifically, they're sometimes referred to as like a Latin cross church, is because it looks like a cross. So this is the west side. This is where you enter, and then this is the east side. This is where, you know, the I guess the bishop or is there, but the choir is on this side. So they sit on the east side. So I'm like, okay, so maybe we're close. So we got the relief mine, and then we got the east bench, and then here is where the Spanish cross, the Escalante cross at the Spanish Fork. This commemorates the Escalante Dominguez, the 1776. And I'm like, okay, it has to be there. So when we went to go hiking, I thought this was interesting. So in the poem, when it says, "Where do you learn to smell ice cream?" So what they're referring to is this movie scene in The Goonies. Here we go. Let me pop it up. Eat ice cream, or smell ice cream, sorry. Oh, shoot. I smell ice cream. Goonies. There we go. So this is the scene. Okay, we don't want advertisements either. My goodness. Are you gonna pay? Okay, here we go. So this is the scene. What's up, Biscuit? So anyway, all right. So you really have to love this shot. It's so funny. So I feel like you have to. It has something to do with anything. Oh, numbing on pizza rolls. Ooh, wait. Okay, are we talking about pizza rolls, or are we talking about the Costco brand of pizza rolls? Because I really feel like those are better. If you haven't tried it, get the one from Costco. They're so good. But enjoy. Also, I hope work went well. And Emma Chan said, "I'm sorry." He said, "I'm sorry, and next time we play, we will win." That was Emma Chan. He wanted me to relay that information to you, Biscuit. All right. So, all right. So I felt like I thought it had something to do with an ice cream flavor. Maybe the name of the ice cream flavor has something to do with something nearby. But if you think about it, what did it show? It showed the guy with a bullet in his forehead, right? So maybe it has something to do with a gun, right? So if you look at it, the poem says, "Where do you learn to smell ice cream?" And I feel like you can substitute smell ice cream with, "Where do you learn to shoot a gun. Maybe that's a stretch. But anyway, so I thought this was the place. And let's do this. So I was thinking, since the Escalante Cross is here, this is how you get in. This is how you have to drive in to then hike up to the Escalante Cross. And so when you come in here, guess what this is? It's a gun club. This is where you learn to shoot a gun. See all these little things here? And then it says, I saw the part where it says, or did we eat lobsters in the past? I mean, I found out that crayfish or crawfish, depending on what region you're from, they're also considered like crustacean. They're the closest family to lobsters, or like anyway. So I was also thinking shrimp. So if you look at shrimp illustration, this is what a shrimp looks like, right? Yeah. So then on the map, I thought, okay, so we have that. We got the gun run. Then if you keep driving down, take a look at this. What does this look like to you? Doesn't it look like a shrimp? There's the tail. There's the head of the shrimp. So I'm like, I felt like that had something to do with it. There was a connection. So anyway, we ended up hiking. We parked here. Listen, this was after I got off work. I got off at 4:30. It took an hour and like 10 minutes to drive down here. So I was scared it's going to be too dark for me to go up. But Ivan and I, so Efren parked here. He dropped us off, and then he ended up going to get Taco Bell for us. While Ivan and I, we ran down this whole little path here. Boop, boop, boop. And then we somewhere around this area, it's really scary. It looks like Blair Witch. Then you turn up. Oh, and mind you, so this little area here breaks off into several other trailheads. So there's like 5 or 6 hiking paths that I didn't know. See, as you can see, it leads one here, this way, goes south, one wraps around this way. But the one we went up to was for the Escalante Cross, so we went up here. Boom, boom, boom. Then I just felt like it had something to do with. So here's the first. This is where you reach the top. This part. And there's the Escalante Cross. I didn't think it was there. I felt like, because you have to do some measurements. And based on the measurements, I thought maybe it could be here. So let me show you what that area is. Google Earth. I'll pop that up for you guys. So yes, I got some little spots there. Some placements. Anyway. So let me move this north. There we go. So this is the hiking. This is the little shrimp thing I was talking about. And then you go here. And look. Once you get onto the tippy top, there's a little spot. So I thought, remember there, so in the part of the clue, it talked about like how you to measure your, like, as the crow flies, you create like a straight line. Here, I'll just read it to you just in case you're lost. But in the poem, it says, go straight, you can do it. Look at the numbers like you're a crow. Okay, so right there. So when you look at the sunrise again, I'm assuming you're looking at it from like where the sun is facing. And so if you're here, the sun, because we're facing north, the sun actually rises from that area. Like if you look at the sun application, the line is actually right here. So I felt like at the moment from here, this is whenever you take the measurements and then look at the numbers. Like your crow, the age when he arrived is what I observed. One of the hints said that the he is Hernan Cortez. And so Hernan Cortez came here like about 35, 36, something like that, when he was 35. So I took like, I don't know, I forgot how I tried to measure it, but I felt like it would have to be here. That's what I measured it out. So when you're on this spot, I'm like, okay, oh shoot, I don't want to exit ground level. So when you're on this, the last bit is now you're close. Look, go to the place, or look at the place. What does it say? Move to the place with the best view. So I figured, well, if you're here, what would be the place with the best view? So I'm walking here, and guess what is over there? Oh, did they not show it right now? No. Anyway, I'll show you on Google Maps. That one is not working for whatever reason. So this, lookout point. So if you're on Escalante Trail, this is the spot that I was talking about. And remember, if we go up this little triangle thing, that lines up with the view of Lookout Point. So I'm like, maybe there's a connection with that, because then that's what it is. Look. So, search Lookout Point. Oh no, what? Lookout Point, Spanish Fork. Let's try that again. All right, so let's go back in. So yeah, so there it is. And I was thinking, when you're on this mountain here, we'll go back to where I thought we were, which is right here. So, and then when you're on the spot right down here, man, why is this not working now? It's not letting me rotate. Oh my gosh. So there we go. See, this is where I was talking about. And see how it like faces that? So I'm like, okay, that's what we ended up doing. Ivan and I, once we got there, we ended up exploring this little rock. There's actually a huge boulder right here. And we were going along the edges here, bunch of shrubbery, and we tried to find it along this path, or this area, because this is off the trail, and that's where the treasure chest is going to be. It's going to be off the trail. And it wasn't there. We found a rattlesnake, and we almost stepped on it. But, yeah. We couldn't find it. So now we're basically, here we are. So let me go ahead and read to you guys Treasure Hunt 2024. Let's go ahead and go over the hints so you guys are caught up with what's going on. 8, I think. How many weeks? Oh, how many weeks of hints are there? Okay, what's up, Greasy Littlefinger? What's going on? So, the way this works is you can find this treasure the moment the poem is released. But what they do is every Friday, they release a hint to help people with finding it. So it's a matter of how quickly people can find it. They will keep providing hints until it happens. So, I think. Oh, I'm so sorry. I misread your question, but yes, Cody Codes. So here we go. Let's go ahead and talk about these hints. Tina says, I've been watching a lot of a former Mormon who was even a missionary, and it's interesting to see how she evolved in her own faith and come to be different. Utah does have its treasures. It's really interesting. This whole treasure hunt thing really has, because I did it last year, and it really has a unique like history. So anyway, okay, so here we go. First, these are the boundaries, right? That's the first week. Then here's hint number 2. They said on the 10th line, El Llegó should have been El Llegó. The spelling, the little asterisk above the E. We missed the accent. All other capitalization, punctuation, and grammar are intentional. Take a special look at the only first letter of a line that isn't capitalized. So in the poem, this donde is lowercase, and it's just not ringing any bell. And then hint number 3, it says, we didn't measure it exactly, but the chest is hidden approximately 50 feet off trail. Then they released, they updated the boundaries. They said it's on the east side, right, of the interstate that goes through Salt Lake City and Provo and Ogden. So there, it's along, all this here is the Wasatch Mountain, and this is the Spanish Fork. So the Spanish Fork is still within the boundary. All right. Then here we go. The lobster versus locust. The poem refers to lobsters, not locusts, although the lobster line has nothing to do with any restaurant or business. So there we go. So it has nothing to do with there being a nearby whatever. What's up, Rude Buttercup? How you doing? Welcome back. We're not going to be gaming tonight, Rude Buttercup, but we're trying to find 25K. That's somewhere here in Utah. So we're going through this poem and going through the hints to see if we can decipher. But welcome. What are you up to, Rude Buttercup? All right, hint number 6. It says, maybe one day we will do an urban treasure hunt, but it's not this hunt. This chest is hidden somewhere along one of the many beautiful trails in the mountains. Hint number 7. We can't reveal who he is. This was before we knew who he was. But when we wrote the poem, we added one extra layer of complexity. We were referring to the year of his age. For example, the day after your 18th birthday would be the first day of your 19th year. So take his age and add 1. At an average pace, the treasure chest is between 0 and 90-minute hike from where you leave your car. There's no need to venture too far. So, at least you know it's within a 90-minute hike. So, the only pop culture reference in the poem is to the Goonies, and so that is specifically to the I Smell Ice Cream line that I showed you. Hint number 10, Captain Sparrow, Long John Silver, and Indiana Jones all needed ways to measure distance in order to know exactly where to step off the trail. You will need to measure distance too, and although you could pace it off, we recommend something more modern. Google Maps has one built into the app. It's the one we use when we hit it. Remember line 9 in the poem about the crow. So that's the whole right here. They gave an example. So you could do that, in here. I could show you real quick. So you go here. This is where you can right click, measure distance, and then you can create a little path there. So, see, I think that's what I did. I did like 30. I think his age was 30 something. So since I was facing the sun, that's what I measured out. And I thought it was this. So that's whenever I came off that trail. But I don't think it is. It's not that. Anyway, okay. So if you didn't catch us on the Cash Me Outside podcast, I don't really care for their podcast. Here is a quick summary of some of the hints we discussed if you want to listen to the episode. But what I like is they do a recap. So the first line is not a throwaway line. Choir, not chorus. Shadow, not shade. Originally, the poem used the word adelante, but was changed to derecho to be more correct. So that means straight. Poem is to be solved line by line in order. You can find an F in, you can get an F in your math class, but probably still find this chest. You probably want to open some history books though. And then this is whenever they revealed he is Hernan Cortez. Then the line about the choir does not refer to the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. So definitely not the Mormon Tabernacle. I live about 2 hours away where the Goonies and what? And Kindergarten Cop? Yo, I loved Kindergarten Cop and the Goonies for sure. But Kindergarten Cop was such a cute movie. The Goonies, I've always wanted to be like somebody that finds treasure, and that's why I love the fact that like later in life I'm here in Utah and this is happening. So I'm hoping we find it, guys. All right, so here we go. The word sombra in the poem is referring to the shadow of something on Google Maps satellite view. We've had some questions about this. We used the most recent satellite view, and whether you're on the mobile app or desktop or using multiple browsers, the shadow should be the same. Also, you just need a general direction from the shadow, not an exact heading. So as you can see, I thought this was really good too, because the sun, as you could tell from this Google Maps, the sun is coming from, how do I do it? Oh my gosh, this way, right? So as you can see, the light is on the west side of the mountain. I'm sorry, the east side of the mountain, and then on the west side is shadow. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh, we're so right on the money with this. But you can see it. You can literally see the shadow on this. But then again, I mean, mind you, there's like 6 trails just in this area alone. And then there's also all these mountains here, right? All these mountains. And so this, technically, this should all be shadow too. But anyway, ugh. Okay, where was I? Oh no, where are my peeps? Uh-oh. I lost it. Oh, there we go. Spanish Oaks. There's the cross, Escalante Cross. All right. So then, these are the most newer ones that we haven't shared on stream. So it says you are still in the car at this point in the poem. So they did this thing where they put a little car to let you know how far. Oh, Nate, check your Discord DMs real quick. Where the temple's at. Hold on. Let me open up Discord. All right. Let me see what Cody sent. Today, you will measure out 2,000 cubits outside the city along the east side. Oh. What? Okay. All right. So, Cody, I'm going to read yours in just a second. Let me get to that hint that was dropped today. And I will read your clue in just a second. Thank you so much, Cody, for sharing that. Okay, here we go. So basically from Si Sufres to Dale la Vuelta y Sigue la Sombra. So that's where you're following the shadow. You're still in the car. But then, then the rest you're unsure. Hint 14 says, the font we use in the poem has nothing to do with the solve. The font we always use doesn't have the accents, the Spanish accent, so we had to substitute, blah, blah, blah. 15 says, there has been a lot of questions regarding measuring the distance you need on the trail in meters. The reason we use the metric system is because once you measure more than 500 feet, it switches to 0.1 mile, and you need a more exact unit of measurement than tenth miles. So the distance you need is more than 500 feet and less than 1,000 meters. And then here, hint 16, it says, this weekend we thought it would be fun to switch it up a little bit and release a clue in a more theatrical manner. There may be clues. So listen, so this is whenever everything, this released the day of when we went to go hiking, and it really just complicated everything, but so that way you guys could watch this. Oh, can I? Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you guys see this? I can't expand it. I'm hoping you guys can see it. No, this is really small for you guys. So you got some numbers. I don't know how to play poker, so I had to learn
Plays all in.
a little bit more about poker.
It's not enough.
What do you guys got in that chest?
So there's
He
18
doesn't have enough.
gold, the Aztec gold.
Dominguez and Escalante's journal. 18th
And-
century.
Do you hear that? So he said Dominguez and Escalante. So we were on the money with it being around Spanish Fork, because that's the journal, right? That's what the one. I don't know which one of them wrote in the journal the whole journey of them coming to Utah and then heading back to Texas. But anyway, here we go. And he said 1776. Oh, and then see this? See this little picture in the background with Maria, Maria and baby Jesus. There is like a name in the bottom too. Whenever, okay, we'll watch it again so you can see it.
All right, lads. Lay down, smack down. Show me your cards. Jacks.
Okay, so he lost.
Gentlemen, ladies, John and I, we got a plane to catch. Thank you.
Okay, so see, oh man, I can't. All right, well anyway, that I just felt like complicated absolutely everything, but there was two blackjacks that were the same. The spade wasn't there. It was two black clovers, and so something was off with that, because obviously, if you're playing poker, you have to have that. That's something like that wouldn't happen unless you're cheating, right? So those J's maybe have something to do with it, the black clovers, and the fact that whenever they enter, right, they're going into the middle of nowhere, right, entering a fridge, and then they're all of a sudden going into what looks like a cave, right? Maybe there's like a nearby cave. Oh, right here. So this name right here, this basically has something to do with like some type of order, Catholic order. I forgot what they called themselves. Oh, what was it? So Nitra Sra del Carmen. Nitra Sra del Carmen. No, I don't think I spelled it right. Anyway. But it's there's a painting, and it's an order, Catholic order, that existed way back when. I just don't know too much about it. So there's just a lot of like possible paths that you can explore. Okay, moving on. Hint 17. So they finally dropped. So this was last Friday, not today. Last Friday they released the clues regarding what lobster and ice cream means. So the lobster and ice cream line do not refer to any kind of shape in the trail. In fact, this may be the first poem we have written where no lines refer to any shape of the trail. So then that kind of throws out the whole shrimp thing. But then again, the shrimp is not really part of the trail. It's just the layout of the camp. That's really the campground that's there. The only throwaway line in the poem is "Lo puede hacer." So that's after the "go straight." You can do it. So they're saying the "you can do it" is a throwaway. The first four lines you get you into the correct. Okay, so here we go. So this is really important. The first four lines get you into the correct county and gives you a general idea where to look for the right trail. So, si sufres dolor, I feel like we're in the right county. We have to be in the Spanish Fork. It has to be. So that's the first four. But then it says the next two lines identifies the correct trail. Donde aprendes a oler? That's where do you learn to smell ice cream? And then the whole lobster thing in the past. Then it says after that, the cuando vuelves a mirar al amanecer. So when you look at the sunrise again, go straight. You can do it. it says you start your measurements here. Then the final instructions to locate the chest. So once you get your measurements, then you have to, I guess, you have to figure out how much you go off the trail. I'm guessing for the last 4 lines. So the distance you need to measure on the trail can be found in a book that Escalante and Dominguez probably had with them. So that they had the Bible, and then they had the journal. So I thought it was the journal because the journal talked about a specific unit of measurement. There, they talked about a Spanish league. I think it was like 2.3 miles or something like that. But we later find out that it's actually the Bible. But I will get there. This one pissed me off, but they said the American colonists called British soldiers lobsterbacks during the American Revolutions because of their bright red military uniforms. So that's what the American colonists called British soldiers, lobsterbacks. So they're the red coats. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with Utah, which is super annoying. Because I'm like, okay, so the lobster has nothing to do with that little shrimp thing, right? But look at these handsome men. Oh, yo, what's up, Loki? How you doing? What you up to? All right, so, but when the British, so they were definitely prevalent during the 1776. I mean, 1776. British came to America. So I guess around, and that's whenever the whole Declaration of Independence. What happened in 1776? So by issuing the Declaration of Independence, there we go. So that's whenever Great Britain landed in New York, right, and got their butts wiped. Okay, but anyway, so that. There's something that's tying them in together because of the same date, 1776. When the British were here, and then the 1776 journey of Escalante and Dominguez that came in Utah. I don't know how, I don't know what the connection is, but anyway. And then hint number 25. What year did Dominguez Escalante expedition happen? 1776. So. Anyway, that's where we're at. But, where was the Bible? Okay, yeah. But I thought they released something else. No, they released something else also today. That's not today's thing. That was last week's. Okay, let me look up today's. I'll go over today's. Yeah. So yes, this is 8th clue. Okay, so this is what they say. Here we go. All right. Well, friends, we're in uncharted waters here. There are only a few weeks left of summer, and the chest remains undiscovered. John and I had a long conversation yesterday, and the last thing we want is a Hunger Games type scenario where we tell everyone the trailhead and chaos ensues. The winner of this hunt will still need to be clever as they piece everything together. That said, the email is going to reveal the most we have ever. So someone use this information below to find this thing. After this week, we just don't have many more clues to give. What? So this is it. I'm telling you, somebody's going to find this treasure. And I really feel like the fact that they're taking a picture of where the treasure is at. So here we go. So hint 1, here is the picture of the location of the chest. If you're standing over it, you can just see the wood peeking out. A few swipes of your hand and the price will be yours. And this is what it looks like. I would not know that there's a treasure chest right here. That's weird. So I think you have to move the rocks. I think the rocks on top of it, and then you'll see it. So, but as you can see, look, there are some people that will look at this and know what kind of plant is around that. They can understand, oh, this is located along a blah, blah, blah. I don't know I have no idea. This still gives me nothing. Hint number 2, distance step-by-step breakdown. It seems like every time we try and nudge people in the right direction, we only manage to sow more confusion. So for the first time ever, before the chest is actually found, we're going to walk you through part of the poem. So it says, mira los números como si fueras un cuervo. That means like if you're looking at it from a crow. La edad él llegó es lo que observó. So they're going to explain that. Dominguez and Escalante were priests, but also the word cuervo has a double translation. The first is crow because you measure the distance on the trail like a crow flies. But the second meaning is priest. How in the hell? Like, what? So look at the numbers as though you were a priest. So that book, we're going to look at it from in the Bible. So that's where Cody Codes, I'm going to read your message here in a little bit, Cody. But the second meaning is priest. So look at the numbers like you're a priest. In the Bible, there is a book of numbers. The age when so it's in the book of Numbers. The age when he arrived is what I observe. He is Cortez. He landed in Mexico in his 35th year. The only line that begins with a lowercase letter is the 5th. I don't know what that means. The only line that begins with a lowercase letter. Oh, it's the 5th. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you look at this right here. So if you count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where the 35th comes in. I don't know how you would have made that connection. So silly. But 35th because the lowercase is the 5th line down. So that, oh, wrong one. Minimize. Where? Oh, I'm looking at, where's my mail? Okay, there it is. So, where was I? Okay, so the only line that begins with the lowercase letter is the 5th. Numbers, chapter 35, verse 5. There it is. Thank you. So that's what Cody was just sent me a message. He said, you will measure out 2,000 cubits outside the city. That's what I guess that's where what's in Numbers 35, verse 5. You will measure out 2,000 cubits outside the city along the east side, 2,000 cubits along the south side, 2,000 cubits along the west side, and 2,000 cubits along the north side, with the city lying in the center. These will be the pasture lands of their cities. That's the entire Bible passage the clue mentions. Thank you so much, Cody, so much for revealing that. So 1 cubit equals 18 inches. 2,000 cubits equals 3,000 feet or 914 meters. And so what is the thingy? It says 2,000 cubits. So 2,000 cubits is what? Oh, 3,000 feet. Oh, gosh. Anyway, so here we go. Cuervo, meaning of cuervo, priest. From Spain or Mexico. Cuervo can also mean... I didn't know that. Here are some answers to a question we still get every day. Is the trail paved? No. Do you ever leave things like ribbons or mark things on the trail? No. Is the trail open 24/7? Yes, but for safety, we recommend hiking with sunlight. So that's it, guys. You're caught up. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss anything? I want to make sure I got... Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Wait, Cody.
A subscriber?
Cody, I'm just now reading your... Okay, guys, never mind. So today, they actually found the treasure chest. This whole time. I'm so sorry, Cody. Thank you so much. So Cody just sent me a little message. What? I find that bullshit. We're definitely... So a kid found this morning. Okay, guys, so there we go. This stream is over. Toby Tobes, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Tobes. How are you doing? We were just streaming about how to find this treasure chest worth 25K. And guess what? Treasure chest has been found. Damon and his son found it searching it tonight. John is at Lagoon, and I'm getting my kid in bed. By the time we get down there, it will be dark, so we're planning on meeting him tomorrow morning for the interview. Yo! Womp womp. I feel like that's a perfect time to hear womp womp music. Little bastard. When was this? How long ago was this story posted? I was looking at the Reddit and someone said that they posted on Instagram that found it. And I was like, for real? Let me check. Yeah. Dang it, I should have just checked before. Hold on, let's see. Utah treasure hunt 2024. Found. Any news? That's crazy. So they just released the thingamabob. And then they... Okay, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. But I mean, they have the picture. They legit have the picture. See, this is what it looks like. So there's an Insta story that went there. Guys, well, I guess this is not our year. But next year is our year. Toby Tobes, how you doing, by the way? What are you up to this Friday? People were also saying it was found in Utah County. Yes, so that's Utah County. So the Spanish Fork County is okay, what county is Spanish Fork in? So that's in Utah County. But what's also in Utah County, I think, is Provo. Provo. Yeah, so Provo is also in Utah County. So here we go. Provo map. So essentially this whole area, Provo, and then the Spanish Fork is right, or is it right here? So Spanish Fork and Provo, this whole area is Utah County. Dang it. So, dang it. I just want to know. So once they get this information, I want to know where they found it at. Like what? I need to know. I need to know. Because if I was kind of close, then I feel like next year I have a chance to maybe finding it. But if I was like totally off, then I'm never doing this again, guys. Because this is the second year. I'm just kidding. Anyway, thank you, Cody, for letting me know instead of like keeping going the stream and trying to figure out a treasure that's already found. But there you have it, guys. There you have it. Anyway. Feels weird. Feels definitely weird. I felt like there was a chance that I could get it, but that's not happening. All right, let me kick this on full cam mode. All right. All right, so what's everybody doing? What are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to get into tonight? Is there anything fun that you guys going to do? Are you guys going to play some video games? I got to work tomorrow early. Sleep. Got to work at 6. Same. Well, I go in at 8, but Efren goes in at 6. So I have to take him. The streams were enjoyed. Thank you, Taco. I appreciate it. I really wanted that money. I'm not gonna lie, Taco. But next time, next year. This one wasn't our year. But the next one. And then maybe we can have some of you guys actually be here to help out. But thanks, Taco. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna be doing what is it? What game are we playing? Oh, that's right, Party Animals. So Party Animal is gonna be doing tomorrow night with Drew Dogs. Biscuit's here. What's up, Biscuit? Biscuit, are you gonna? I'm so sorry.
Meet me on the corner. We'll team up and get the money the old-fashioned way.
I mean, that's okay too. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do in today's inflation. Like Emma Chan says, I saw shrimp. Where is it? All right. Biscuit, what are you going to do? Are you streaming? What are you gonna get into? Oh. Is Emma Chan trying to play with Biscuit? I know Biscuit was, you're just chilling. Listen. I've been wanting, I want us to keep playing our game together. I would like to take a rain check on us playing together, Biscuit. Please don't be mad. Trust me. I want to keep playing our game. All right, Biscuit. We'll figure out when this upcoming week we can play. Please. I want to know, how was anyone supposed to figure out that they meant to look in the Bible? I know. I really see, and that's what they said last year. They felt like, it was so people did. It just felt like some of the clues just weren't adding up, and this was just a way to like give people, like, they already have specific people that they want to give money to, and this is just all for hype. But I don't want to believe that. I want to believe that you can figure it out. But yes, I don't see how you would have figured out Numbers 35:5. And then playing poker, like, it just, where the jacks, I just don't understand the connection. But they'll explain it. What they did it last year. They made a YouTube video, and they, poker slay. You play poker? It really didn't make it. I felt like that just confused everybody. That didn't really help at all. The poker hit. It really just did. It didn't. Anyway, but yeah. So what they do is they release a YouTube video of them explaining how their thought process was in doing the poem and how it correlates with the clues. It's bullshit. Anyway. All right. Well, we didn't win tonight, but we might win tomorrow when we play Party Animal. How long have you been streaming? I've only watched for a couple months. Oh, Greasy Little Fingers. We've been streaming, I think this is our a little over 4 years now. A little over 4 years. And typically we don't do this kind of stuff. We play video games, or we'll, you have Efren and Ivan here, and we're goofing off. But, as of late, us moving here to Utah, adopting to dad life, having kids, and, working and all this, it really complicated our streaming schedule. So we haven't been streaming, consistently in a while. But we're slowly getting back into it. So we really appreciate you hanging out here with us for a couple months now, Greasy Little Fingers. Means a lot. Anyway. All right. I'm going to call it. I need some sleep. I think that treasure hunt thing has been looming in the back of my mind and preventing me from being able to get a full night's rest. Because I felt like I needed to devote more time to it. And I'm like, I just don't have the time. I don't have time. And it was like giving me nightmares. So I'm so glad. In a way, it's like a huge relief that it's over, so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. But anyway, guys. All right. Well, we'll see. Let's see who we can raid. Right? We'll pop in, say hello to somebody, and then yeah, we're gonna call it. But I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, and sweet dreams. We'll catch you guys tomorrow night for some Party Animal. All right. All right. Bye, guys. Adios.